Welcome back to Next Question. This is Josh Palet with Braulio, Gallegos, and my two great guests, Destiny and Yasi. And today's topics are drunk behavior and non-sexual turn-ons and turn-offs. You good? We good with this?
Yeah, we're good.
I gotta talk. Anyways, we're gonna start with drunk behavior. When I get drunk, I'm fun to be around. Everybody knows this, right? All right, Destiny, Yasi, how do you guys act when you get drunk? Destiny, we'll start with you.
I'm super goofy. I'm like me times 10, and I'm competitive. I was very competitive.
Very competitive. What about you, Yasi?
I'm fun drunk too, but when it comes to like my friends, I get super protective, so I'm constantly taking care of them, making sure they have water. If my friend decides to like bolt out into the street, I run after her even though I'm drunk as shit myself. And then if I notice that a guy is getting like too comfortable or like he just won't back off, then I get really aggressive towards him, like to the point where I'm just like cussing him out, like telling him to get the fuck out of our faces kind of thing.
Yeah. Are you still having fun though at that point?
Yeah, no, well, I mean, she loves cussing people out.
Yeah. That's fun for her, bro. Yeah.
I'm still having fun, but then it's like I'm like triggered at that point. Like the moment like another guy just tries to come up to us, I'm just like in their face like, no, get the fuck out of here. Like,
Well, I feel like when you turn into that person who's taking care of somebody, it's like you start to like kind of, it's at the expense of your fun. You know what I'm saying? Like, because we've all happened where we have to take care of somebody, right? Whether it be an ex or a boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever, or a friend, and it's just like now I have to take care of your dumbass. So it's just like it's not. Yeah, you lose your drunk. You stop drinking because of the fact that you know that they're an idiot or whatever, and then it's just like it's at the expense of, and your fun and your night's kind of ruined. I think. Ruined, yeah. I don't care how much you love somebody. Like, there's definitely been exes who get plastered, and then it's like, okay, I gotta stop now because you're all over the place, you know. Yeah. So I guess I don't know if you can stop fun. I mean,
like,
props.
Is the problem like it's all over the place on you, or just all over the place in general?
No, just like all over the place. Like for me, like I'm not the type. There's guys out there who hate when their significant other get drunk, right? Like it's like a trigger, like she's having fun, like stop, or vice versa, right? I'm not like that. Like, dude, I've told exes, like, if a guy can buy you a drink while I'm gone, take the drink. He's obviously gonna get a rude awakening when I come up next to you and he finds out that you have, but if he's willing to offer you a drink, like, take it. Who cares? Less money out of my pocket.
You say to the guy, thank you, bud. I appreciate
Absolutely.
it.
I'm exactly. Well, with tip it's probably more, but yeah, and it's just like, but there's like, it gets to the point where, and it's happened to me where like she's like to the point where she can't even stand. You know what I'm saying? Or the point where she's like, she has to throw up or she gets nauseous, and it's just like, oh, you just ruined my night because you don't know how to control your drinking. You know what I'm saying? So it's a point where like a point of no return. It's like, might as well just get the Uber.
Loving that night too.
I mean, whatever. I mean, I'll take it. And even not the loving. At least now I can't stop at Tacos El Gordo at fucking 3 a.m. because you're yakking in the Uber, and I gotta pay the Uber. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's happened.
That's love right
I've been there too.
Yeah.
You know,
the things you do out of love are ridiculous.
It's
right? Yeah. You want Super Sergio's, then you have to clean up the road.
Yeah, no, I'm not doing that.
Definitely went
it did. Yeah, no.
What about when you're in a relationship? Do you take care of your significant other, or are they taking care of you usually?
I think vice versa. Like, but I feel like I've dated pretty good people that can control their liquor. It's just more like their anger. I feel like.
Oh, that's the worst.
Yeah, I feel like their anger definitely, like, no one can say hi to me, but it's like they don't even get mad at the dude. They'll get mad at me. Like, where I'm
that's
like,
even worse.
What did I do?
Yeah.
Like, I'm just here. Like,
that toxicness comes out even more.
I feel like guys don't know how to date girls that are good looking. Like, they don't know, like, bro, like, your girl's gonna get stared at. Like, look what she looks like, but they don't know how to handle it. Like, what do you think you're getting into? Have you ever been in a relationship where the guy couldn't handle other guys staring at you? Maybe when you guys were out drinking.
Especially when it's drinking.
Yeah. It hasn't happened to you before? You've dated good people. I've definitely gone out of control a couple times. And
you're a dirtbag.
I know, bro. Like, they look at her and I like get mad at her. Like, she said,
you're not gonna do anything. You're a teddy bear. But the point is, no, I hate that though. But it's just like you said, like you know what you're dating. You're obviously dating her for a reason. You're out drinking. What do you expect? Like, come on.
I think for me, it makes me really mad because I'm actually very much the girlfriend that, like, you don't need to check anyone. I'm gonna check them for you. Like, I've had a situation where a dude flirted with me in front of my boyfriend, and he didn't have to say anything. I literally went, "You saw me in front of my man. I told you I have my man. Why are you still here?"
Yeah, that's good.
Like, I'll embarrass you.
Yeah.
And, like, I feel like the only time my man or vice versa
has to step in
is if they're trying to fight or get aggressive.
Yeah, that's it.
So it's
or
like,
try
that
to
makes
touch
me
you.
mad when, like, my whoever I'm with is very like, oh, what the hell? Because I'm like, I'm not even that type of girl.
Yeah. Like, I'll handle myself until I need you, kind of thing.
If I'm
yeah,
with
absolutely.
You, I'm obsessed with you.
Yeah.
Like, trust me.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's
I
a good
same
thing.
way, exactly.
Yeah, sure.
What about on social media when you get drunk? Do you start tweeting or texting or sliding
You're a tweeter.
DMs? Yeah, you're a big tweeter.
Sober.
No, sober
So-
I am, but not drunk.
Are you
Like,
sure? I'm pretty sure I can remember. This is all random, but I'm pretty sure I remember you tweeting a month ago, like you were drunk.
Okay, I probably did. Like, I'm drunk, but then after that,
And you
I'm
couldn't
just
spell, and I remember because you like tweeted off of that, like, "Fuck, I'm drunk." I think you know which one I'm talking about too.
Yeah, you know what? I did, but like,
Okay.
I'm very like, okay, I can't act stupid. I don't want people knowing like
That
I'm
you're
drunk.
being stupid.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I just like, I'm like, my phone is like away, but then like I text like my best friends. I'm like, I love you guys so
Yeah.
much.
Yeah.
That's me. I'm the one.
You're the I love you guy.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, we have a friend like that. No names.
No, yeah. God damn it. Yes.
Hands over.
Yeah, like won't let you go for like 30 minutes. Like,
Can you do impersonation? of you guys,
fucking
please?
no, because then you know who I'm talking about.
No. Come on, please.
No, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I don't want to burn him out.
I'll do it.
But
I love you, bro. I love
yeah,
sweet nothings in my
bro,
ear.
it gets so
Love you
close.
too,
Yeah,
bro.
it gets so close to your face. Like it gives you a kiss on the cheek. I'm like, oh
It's
my
about to give me like
god.
a wet
Oh,
willy.
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
that's a little weird.
Yeah, it is.
That's a little weird.
We love the guy.
Sweaty, you're like, don't touch me.
Yeah, we love the guy. We've known him forever, but it's just like, that's how you know he's drunk. When he comes up to me, he's like, I fucking love you, dude. I'm like, all right, bro, get the fuck out of here, dude.
Christ.
I gotta get out of here.
Like, FaceTime someone drunk. I was like telling him I love him, and he started crying at one point, which is weird because like
Wait, you started crying?
yeah, but it's I started crying.
Are you a crier when you get more emotional
No,
when you're
it
drunk?
It depends. Like if it's like my best friends, I get really emotional. But
Uh-huh.
like when I'm sober, like I'm not an emotional person. Like I cry like maybe like 3 times a year, and then
Right.
I'm like good.
Maybe that's what's locked down.
I know,
Balls
maybe,
deep down.
Yeah.
but I don't know. Like
The alcohol brings it up.
but just like those 2 people, just specifically.
Oh, okay.
And then like everyone else is just like, I love you guys. Like I'll do anything for you. Never change. Blah blah blah.
The
Like,
criers can get annoying, to be honest. Like I don't not like you in general, just like with your friends, but like there's people who get drunk and then
Oh,
just
yeah.
cry like for whatever reason, and it's just like, dude, oh my god. Like I like girls' bathrooms, like the stories I've heard that happen in girls' bathrooms. I thank God guys aren't like that. Guys are just like, yeah, like you got the urinal next, like all right, you
I'm
know.
glad you brought that up. I hate the guys that talk to me when I'm trying to take a piss in the urinal
Yeah,
at the
yeah.
bar. It's like, hey, bro, how's your night going? I'm like, dude,
Yeah, he's like, I'm hitting on this blonde at the bar. Like, oh, okay, cool, bro. Yeah,
Please
It's
stop-
just
please
like-
stop talking.
Yeah, that's definitely gross. Or you know what happens with guys a lot too. So
It's like while you're in the bathroom, like going to the bathroom.
yeah, like
Taking a piss.
urinals next to each other.
behind me to my side. What's up, bro?
Yeah.
Ew.
Yeah, weird as shit. No, I hate that guys do it all the time, and I'm calling out guys because I see it all the time. When they're drunk, they take a piss and then they walk out without washing their hands.
Yes.
They do it all the time. I notice it all the time because I'm not saying I'm like a super clean freak, but it's your bathroom. Like you're gonna wash your fucking hands. I do it, soap and everything. And whether I'm drunk, plastered, I've had pictures of me washing my hands when I'm blacked out. I didn't even know I was washing my hands, but I wash my hands. And then there's guys who piss and they walk out, and I'm like, dude, you're going out,
Nasty.
touching other dudes, touching girls. Like that's disgusting.
Ugh.
Also,
I can't do
like,
it.
I mean, I don't know how like men's restroom works, but you guys have to touch it like to bring it out. So it's like you're touching it and then not washing your
Yeah,
hands.
well, that's what I'm saying.
Like you have to pull
Yeah,
it out.
it doesn't have a mind. Well, it does have a mind of its own sometimes, but it doesn't unzip the pants for it. Yeah, like
Like you have to touch down there. So
Yeah.
I don't get it when.
It always makes me laugh when the guy's like this, and it's like, bro, are you pissing on yourself?
yeah, yeah.
I don't know, I feel like girls are so different when they're drunk. Do you think your friends can tell when you're drunk?
Yeah.
They definitely, how can they tell? Because you're aggressive? Is that why?
No, I'm just like. I
Goofy.
think my eyes, because even if I just have like, it doesn't have to be a lot. It's just even sometimes I'm not even drunk. I'm just like this, like my eyes just get low.
Yeah.
And then I feel like then they just see me dancing, and I already don't really care.
They know you're on a
my
good
own-
one.
Yeah, but I'm already beating to my own drum. But like
Yeah.
when I'm extra beating to my own drum, and I'm really not caring who's in the room dancing. However,
Yeah.
like they're just like, oh, she's
drunk.
Like
What
she's
about
having
you?
fun.
What about you, Yasi?
I feel like most of the time they can't tell because they're like, when they talk to me the next day, I was like, dude, I don't remember saying that. Like, I don't remember saying that. And then I think the time that you can tell, I close like my right eye. So I'm just like,
You have a lazy eye? Is that what you're saying?
Basically.
You look like Forrest Whitaker?
Yasi,
I'm just like-
that's fucked up. Yasi turns into a fucking pirate.
Somebody get her a patch. Goddamn.
Yeah, like,
They're like,
all right, Jack Sparrow, slow the fuck down. she's drunk. She had too many rums and cokes.
But most of the time, everyone thinks like I'm sober, but I'm like constantly repeating myself, and I always.
Oh, you're one of those? Oh,
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I
Must be
fucking.
scary because you're like.
Yeah, dude, that's gross. Like, if I was a guy across the road, like, she hitting on me, or she's like,
She's having a stroke.
she targeting me, like, you're like, fuck this guy, I don't know. I can tell when you're drunk,
How?
because you're goofy as shit, dude. You start getting all fucking weird.
Weird?
Yeah, not weird, but like goofy. You get
I can
goofy.
relate, don't worry.
You get all goofy. I can tell right away.
What is something I would say when I'm drunk?
not that I don't know, but you get all red and then you get all goofy. I can tell right away.
I get the Asian glow.
Like most of our friends, like Eddie, Tootie. Well, I've known you guys for so long that I know, like, I pick up. But I've been told that you can't tell when I'm drunk because because I can hide it. And I'm usually.
I feel like I hide it pretty good. I'm shocked.
You don't? No, hell no.
We'll talk about this.
Nah.
I can hide it too.
Yeah, besides your right
Nah.
eye.
Yeah, no, I mean, there's been times where, like we were at Omnia, and then two of my friends decided to go to Las Hadas, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go join them, and I was like super drunk. Like, I don't even understand how I was able to manage to get there. Yeah, I did go by myself.
Oh shit.
And the scary part was like 3 to 5 guys like approached me too. So like I know how to like act.
You just gave him the
sober.
eye. That's why.
They just like, what's up, fool? What's up? Got that.
No, that'd be scary.
Yeah, it was
Really
scary,
smart.
but like I know how to like act sober. But see, that's also like a bad thing because it's like my friends think like, okay, she's cool, like she could go by herself, she can handle herself.
You're bold though, because I feel like downtown they like grab, like they'll straight like grab your hand and like pull you like, what's up? And you're like,
What do you think is worse, PB or
What?
downtown?
PB. Depends on the night.
No, actually, I don't know because like I
don't like PB, to be honest.
I used to like PB, but I feel like I'm too old now. But like downtown, I've been like approached more like creepily or like very aggressively.
Sure. Okay.
Yeah.
I think in PB, well, I'd like when we were young, like Fresh 21 PB was the it. You know, I went to Backyard like 3 times a week. It was horrible. I completely regret that. I feel like PB now at our age, I like it more during the day. Like day drinking. I think it's a really cool vibe because you're, by the ocean, whatever. But I think I'm biased to downtown because I work in downtown. Like I work at a bar in downtown. So it's like, I like downtown's nightlife a lot more. I think PB's just a shit show. And PB's just like barely 21s or like fresh out of boot camp, and I get annoyed with both of them very quickly. And downtown's more like you'll find those, but you'll find a little bit more like you can find your niche depending on the bar you go at. You pick the kind of people you kind of hang out with. Compared to PB, is just like the same all the way across.
And I like dressing up, and I feel like you do that in PB. Like,
nah, PB, you go in
you're
shorts and a
just gonna,
t-shirt, and you're like,
whatever,
yeah.
It's like, we're trying to look hot. Like, we're trying to look
Yeah,
good.
absolutely, yeah,
I don't like
100%.
being casual though. I don't like being like.
Well, it's because what I like about downtown is that, like I said, you can pick wherever you pick is how you go, right? I can be casual in downtown. I can go barley mash, and it's like a
And
little
where
chill
else?
vibe. Yeah. Where
Where else?
other places that are casual?
Yeah.
There's a
pretty casual too.
Yeah,
Like, I
but there's
see
a bunch of
people-
dive bars in downtown a lot of people don't know about. Like a lot of the industry people that I work with, you go into, you're in like work uniforms, and then there's the clubs where El Chingon, La Sala, stuff like that.
Yeah,
La
but they're like
Puerta.
super crowded though.
Not necessarily. It depends
But-
on the night because I work in marketing downtown too.
Yeah.
I used to, and like when we would even do like happy hours and team stuff, like going out to the bars, like if, like again, you just find your niche.
Yeah, like you're not gonna go to Bubs with like, I mean, you can. That's what downtown's so mixed. But like, you can show up to Bubs in Converse, t-shirt, and everybody's cool with it because it's like a sports bar, and the bar I work at is a sports bar too. But you go to El Chingon, then it's just like you just raise the notch, which is fun. El Chingon's fun.
It's a great time.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with the shit show.
Yeah.
I mean,
every now and then it's
Last
fun.
time I was there, I could barely like move in there. Everyone
Well,
was
they
like
changed it.
sardines.
Yeah, they changed it, so it's like there's a lot more room now.
Well,
yeah.
duh, because of like COVID, right?
No. Like even
Oh.
before COVID, it was like they remodeled everything, so like there's more space now in the middle, so it's a lot more. Because I hate when it's crowded too. El Camino's like that. I hate it. To go to the bathroom, to the bar, to El Camino, it's just like you have to get through like it seems like thousands of people.
Yes, and that's
It's
when I start
annoying.
getting angry when I'm drunk because then when people start pushing me, I'm like,
Yeah.
excuse me.
I think that's everybody. Like even dudes get all cocky, like a dude, like, hey, what's up, bro? Like,
I hate that shit.
it bothers the shit
Guys
out of
freak
me.
me out, and I'm
or
not even a girl.
that's how guys also flirt. They'll like get really close to you and be like, "Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Did I
that's true.
bump into you? My bad.
But
My bad."
Where guys like walk by girls and they do like the back rub
the booty.
or the lower back or the butt.
booty?
They'll like
Yeah,
do
they
the
do the
lower
booty.
back butt and like, oh, excuse me. It's like,
That's
why
so
didn't you do
weird.
it to him?
Yeah.
You don't want to grab
Yeah.
his butt?
Hey, I'm right here.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I think it's just.
I
It's
would never
crazy.
do that ever. I feel like I don't even.
No, I've
do
touched
anything.
girls to get by, but it's like on the
Yeah,
shoulder,
yeah.
like, hey,
I
can I
won't
get
have to do the
through?
shoulder.
Yeah, because as soon as you get anywhere past like the upper back, it's just like you're being a creep.
Bra
You're
strap
being a-
and below is a no.
Yeah. Well, what
I
if
just
they're not
don't
wearing a
like
bra?
getting touch in general. Like
True
just
that.
That's
you don't
true.
need
But
to.
I don't like to get touched either.
When you're in a relationship and you're drinking, how are you different than when you're single? Or are you
And
the
drinking.
same? Yeah, and you're
Same.
drinking. You're the same.
Yeah, I guess.
Like you get wet and wild when you're single, and you get wet and wild when you're.
Well, I'm not like wet and wild. I'm like a goofy, like, I'm going to be like a goofy dance. Like, yeah, I may be twerking here and there, but I'm more like the, oh shit, it's the Cupid sign. Like, let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go. Like, I'm in the middle dancing all goofy. So, like, I feel like I want my partner who's kind of like that, too.
Yeah, to like, not the one who's like, no, who's like embarrassed or whatever.
Like, why are you doing that?
Yeah, that's
Like,
annoying. That's definitely
Go
annoying.
with someone else. Go
Yeah,
sit in the
that's
corner.
I dance my ass off when I'm drunk, and I'm a terrible dancer.
Yeah, that's the funny part.
Yeah,
You get
the fuck out of it. YG doesn't matter any genre I'm out there.
I'll
Two
go
steps.
Braulio.
He's
I'll
probably
do
our worst.
anything.
No. I'm not gonna say you're the worst dancer out of our friends, but you definitely don't have.
I have no rhythm. I mean, I'm white.
It doesn't
But
matter.
I try hard.
Just stick with your
I'm
two
a high effort.
But I give you because you have the balls to go out there with alcohol, obviously, and like start like making a fool of yourself, and it's cute. It works.
It works.
I know, but sometimes it's just like, oh my god, dude, stop.
I hate that I'm so tall because you can notice me dancing all the time.
Yeah, that is funny. You just like stick out.
I just want
You
to
don't
grind in
blend.
peace. You know?
You don't. You
I
can't
can't
though.
grind in peace.
No.
Yeah.
Just squat.
The squat.
Find
Yeah.
a short girl and squat.
Or find a big
Oh.
girl, tall girl. Sorry, not
Yeah, I was about to say. What,
a tall girl.
when you,
We all went.
Yeah, sorry.
Fuck no. When you're,
I mean, if you're into that. Yeah, okay.
when you're drinking, do you like dance more than usual, or you always just dance your ass off?
No,
I always like to dance.
Yeah.
Depends. Yeah, I always like to dance too.
I dance
think I'm
sober or
braver.
drunk,
Like one time, like I was breakdancing against an actual breakdancer. Like an hour.
but you can break dance.
No, I can't
Oh,
at
okay.
all. Like I can't. But
So
he-
this is the
he
alcohol.
could.
This is
He
the alcohol
could.
telling you
Yeah,
you're breaking
because I
dancing.
was like,
Absolutely.
I thought he was like, he probably was asking me to dance. Like, oh, what's up? And I'm like, oh, what's up? Let's go.
She like bust the moves. Just
And
like,
I did. Like at one point, he was beating me because he was really good. So then I was like, oh, fuck, what am I gonna do? I need to do something big.
Yeah.
So like, ran to the other side of the corner of like the house, and then I ran and I slid on my knees, and then like I did a split.
Oh, you did, like,
and I
the
turned,
whole
I went,
thing.
And then I looked at him. I'm like, what's up? And my friend, she was just like, this was the first time her boyfriend it's her boyfriend now, but like they all met me, and I'm looking, and she's laughing. They're looking at her like, what the hell? And she's like, this is Destiny.
Yeah.
Get used to it.
That's kind of.
White chick style, like everybody's
Yeah,
watching.
it was like white chick style at a house party.
At a house
At a
party?
house party.
Wow.
It was white chick style.
I've never seen a dance off at a house party. I've seen it like.
We don't hang out with like the Asian dancing crews. I'm sure they have their.
Yeah, you're right.
I don't know. Whatever.
If we had more Asian friends, we'd have more dance
Yeah.
offs.
Yeah. Probably.
All right, we're gonna switch over to non-sexual turn-ons and turn-offs. Yasi, what is your biggest non-sexual turn-on?
Turn on, I would say like, I mean, everyone's probably like smart, like intelligence, like if
Sure.
you can carry on conversation.
Yeah.
For me, like I guess that you could, like if they could cook, you know, they're like in touch with like their artistic side.
What do you mean
Like-
by artistic? Like paint?
No, yeah, like paint, like say you're not like
Because
scared.
I can draw inside the lines with crayons.
Stick figures?
No,
No,
okay,
okay.
well,
Like play the clarinet, like that type of thing.
like the piano. Like if someone could play the piano, like
Exclusively the piano.
yeah. I mean, everything else seems
What's
like
the,
easy
okay?
to-
How about? I'm sorry. This is kind of topic. What instrument is like a turn on? Like,
Like-
if the guy plays the fucking flute, like Dwight
Piano.
Schrute, like
No, piano's like big, like
really the
yeah.
guitar.
Yeah, no, the guitar. No, that's like basic.
It depends on what. No.
The harmonica.
Oh yeah,
Sexy.
hell yeah, the
Hell
harmonica.
really?
No, I'm kidding.
Oh, I have a harmonica at home.
No.
All right. Okay, so the
Why do you have a
piano.
harmonica?
to serenade bitches. Yeah.
Yeah, it's fucking, I'm fucking Western.
Out their window at the
Piper in
middle.
this bitch.
Hey, I'm a cowboy. Let
I
me
can
be,
totally
dog.
see you playing the harmonica while having sex. I swear, like on top of you, just like
Just fucking going.
Doing that shit,
Nah, I don't think I can do that.
Kenny G it.
Okay, so piano. That's it.
I like the guitar and drums.
Drums. Okay, the trumpet. The saxophone.
I feel like it's more like, because I feel like, especially with like different musicians, they also have their like swagger with it. Like,
Sure.
if they have like their swagger with playing, I mean, I'm not an artistic type, that's all you, but I mean, I feel like if someone just has that swagger, just have
Yeah.
it.
No, because there's girls that really like to be like guys that play instruments. Like it's like a
serenaded?
huge serenade,
Yeah.
exactly. So it's just like, or guys that can sing to them, whatever.
Well, I feel so awkward when they do
I can
that.
sing. I'm not good at it, but I can sing.
you can sing.
I'm not good, but I
Oh.
sing. I
We
love to
can all
sing.
sing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Drop something for us.
No, that's not happening. I gotta be drunk before I do that.
What about you, Destiny? What's the non-sexual turn on?
Definitely like someone who's super goofy, someone who's obviously like intelligent.
Like matches your energy, I guess.
Yes.
Yeah.
Someone who's very like sure of themselves. I like
Oh.
like
Yeah.
a lot
But
of-
not cocky.
not cocky.
So
A
it's that
little
fine
bit,
line.
but just like they're sure of themselves enough. But I also odd one is like I like it when they could cook and when they can build stuff. Like build me a vanity. Like put a makeup table. Or
Not
something.
like IKEA stuff with instructions.
No,
like
I
you
want
mean
you
like
to,
actually.
a 2x4. You built it.
I'm so fucked.
Yes,
I
yes.
can't, we call
I'm
people
it's
for
not a deal
everything.
breaker.
This guy
but
can't
it'd
even
be
put
like,
Legos
That would be
together.
like a
So-
really like if I saw a guy that could do that, I'd be like, wow.
Yeah,
Really?
really? Okay, cool.
Like you're handy.
Like a manly man in a sense. Going
bit.
towards that way, right?
But I don't.
What am I?
I know this is kind of weird, but I don't also like. I like a manly man, but I like. You know how there's like manly man and then like a macho, like where they're almost faking it. I don't like the fake. Like like you don't need to tell me you're macho and alpha. Like that's just like
okay, cool. I know what you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
Would it be a deal breaker if they weren't close to like their parents?
No.
Depending
Like if
on
they're
the
not family
situation.
oriented. Well, I guess that works.
It's like, did they do it on purpose or was it just their situation?
Like, well, for me, if the girl I'm dating just doesn't seem to have like a good, like a good connection to her family, just because they're always like fighting with the mom or the dad or the siblings or something like that. Like, I get it. It's normal. People fight with siblings. I fight with my sisters all the time. But at the end of the day, I love my family and we go out to eat together. We're cracking jokes together, watching movies together, go on vacation together. But I've known girls that are like, no, they don't even, like, they don't fuck with their brother. You know what I mean? Like their mom, a bad relationship with the mom or the dad or whatever. And that to me, I get it. There's certain, the parents might be divorced, the dad did something, whatever. I understand that. But at the same time, it's like, I'm very family oriented where like we spend Christmas together, Thanksgiving, Easter, so on and so forth. And it's like, if I don't see that in you, it's kind of like, it's not bad, but it's just like I want to be, in a sense, if I'm looking at in a long-term relationship, like I wouldn't want to marry into that, which is like a bunch of problems.
What would you do though? Like, let's say like she wishes she had that family, like relationship with her family, and she didn't, but she wants it with yours. Would you be okay with that?
Okay, that's happened to me before, and that was cool because her issues with her family didn't transfer to mine. Like, because she wanted that, she got like along with my mom so well. She got along with my sisters to the point where she would hang out with my sisters even when I wasn't there. So that's different, like, because she meshed with my family because she never had that with her family. So that's awesome. But if she's gonna bring her baggage to my family, like where she doesn't want to hang out with my family, she prefers just me and her, or just her and her friends or whatever, and it's just like, that's the no.
Yeah, no,
like, I'm super family oriented. So it's like,
I think it's a big turn off for me when a girl can't keep friends. Like, if you can't keep a friend, then that shows a lot about you.
If a girl tells me I have like 1 or 2 friends max, like there's something
what's wrong with you?
Not like best friends. Like, I get it. We all pick like certain friends that are like best friends or good friends. But if you're just like
constantly jumping like group friends,
yeah,
or, like,
like that used to be my friend in middle school, and that wasn't my friend in high school or best friend, and this is my
She's
best
like,
friend
talk
now.
Shit about everybody,
and it's just like, okay,
Yeah.
Obviously the problem isn't them, it's you, because you couldn't keep a friendship. So what's going on here? You know what I mean? So I think we all know people
girls
like that.
who like don't have a lot of girlfriends, but they have a lot of guy friends.
That's a red flag for me.
Yeah, it is,
That's a super red flag for me. It's like, well, we've talked about
It's like
that.
girls are
It's just
too
like,
much drama. Like, no, it's probably you causing
exactly,
the drama.
absolutely.
Like, it's been very rare. Like, I think I've only literally met one girl where I actually know she's not the problem.
Really?
But she has girlfriends, but it's just not many. Like, she does get along with guys, but I agree with you guys. There's not very situations.
It's just something clicked doesn't there, so it's you. What about guys who have too many girlfriends, like girls that are friends? I have to always specify because it's just.
I have a guy friend like this, and sometimes we try to tell him like, you need to like show more guys around too, because I feel like if you have a girl, like, we sometimes agree with his girl, like girls that he's dating, because we're like, I'd feel like a little some way if we're the only people you're hanging around with too.
Well,
is he sleeping with any of these girls?
No, like we're all like all of us are literally platonic friends.
Yeah.
But we get her perspective as well though.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, there's definitely guys who like. Well, there's girls who don't like their man having friends that are
I've
girls.
been there before.
Yeah, so it's kind of like, but then there's like, I think I have like an equal number of both.
Yeah, I think we both do.
But that'd be kind of awkward, right? I mean, as a girl, I don't know. How do you guys think? Is it a red flag for you guys?
Kind of, because it's like, okay, like you have all these girlfriends. Why don't you have guy friends? Like, why don't you have like that bond with these guy friends? Like, why can't you do this with like your guy friends?
Yeah.
Like, why does it have to be a girl?
Yeah,
like, why does like another girl's company interest you more than a guy's?
That's true.
Yeah.
I think that.
I mean, personally, I like girls more for talking, because guys are just like, oh, yeah, watch the game.
Oh,
and then
yeah.
girls will actually talk to you.
Yeah.
But like, I've never been in a situation.
But it's a balance.
You need a balance. I've never been in a situation where the girl only had guy friends.
No, I've been in a situation.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, not like that I've dated that person, because it's a red flag for me. But I've met girls that are like, oh, I have like two or three good girlfriends.
I've never dated anybody like that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, no, fuck that.
I couldn't do that.
No, I'm not a jealous guy, but at that point, it's like, you start overthinking it a little bit. I think it's natural, because it's like, you have 10 dudes that you go out to bars with. I know how dudes operate. I'm a dude. And two good like girlfriends. It's just like, oh, that's not gonna work for me.
Yeah. What about? Is there any other turnoffs you can think of non-sexually, or turn-ons?
You said cook, right? You like a guy that can cook.
Yeah.
That's
what
rare
about
to
you?
find, though.
Yeah.
It's rare to find
Really?
a guy that can cook.
I feel like a lot of maxes
Nowadays.
are really good cooks. Like, I've dated like a lot of maxes. They've all been really good cooks.
Like, what can they make? Mac and cheese.
No, they can actually like they'll like grill up some steaks. We'll have like some. I'm trying to think. I'm going blank, but they actually cook. They cook like
cereal, toast, eggs.
Like yeah, like even when. No, like, no.
Yeah.
I can make a mean bowl of Cheerios.
Like cooked meals, like they'll have like everything, like appetizers, dessert, everything. Like I've had like boyfriends that have like done all that.
Must
so it's, like
be nice.
I agree. Not many every guy would do that, but
Sure.
luckily I've been lucky to have that.
That's cool. What about you?
What?
Like, do you like guys that can cook?
Oh yeah, of course. Because then it's
Sure.
like I don't have to meal prep. You can meal prep for me.
Oh, okay.
You meal prep?
I
I've
meal
been
prepping.
personal meal preps. It's just kind of a pain in the ass. I feel like
It is a pain in the ass. I've meal prepped with like my significant other, and it's like it's cool because it's like you bond, it's cute. But I'm like, fuck. I meal prep, and I'm like, let's go get fucking Mickey D's. I'm fucking over. I'm like, I'm not even feeling what I cooked anymore.
Yeah.
But I feel well. I come from a very like old school Mexican family, right? So my dad can cook, he can grill, he can do all that, but he doesn't do it because. And not because he chooses not to, because I've seen him do it. It's just that my mom was raised where she cooks, right? And she's always doing that. I've kind of like, I'm not like that. I like a girl that can cook because I come from that background where like I would love for be with somebody who can cook and like serve me and all that. But at the same time, I can do it too. Like I feel like we're a new generation where it's like you kind of split it between 50-50, or she cooks, I'll do the dishes, or I cook and she does the dishes.
That's
and
what
so on
people
and so forth.
are like trending towards now.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, because nobody wants to be with a guy who's like, feed me. I'm gonna sit down at the table, come home from work, and like the times have changed. You know what I mean? So
but
it's
also,
just.
I feel like even like the traditional aspect, because at the same time, I don't feel like even the traditional is being changed, because I feel like sometimes guys are forgetting the roles of the man. They're wanting the woman to put all these roles, but it's like, okay, that's fine, and I'm willing to do that.
Yeah.
But are you gonna do the
Are
same
you gonna pay my rent,
traditional
motherfucker?
roles
Yeah.
of a man then too?
Yeah, that's true. That works. Yeah.
I think my biggest turn off is a girl that's stuck up, where she just thinks she's so much better than everybody else, and we've both been there.
Yeah.
And it sucks, and you don't even know what to say to
If
the
you're
person.
like your shit don't stink, like that bothers the shit out of me because. Like no, I'm just saying. Like that'd be cool if it didn't, but no, no, because like I'm not. My family, I have family that like aren't as well off as we'd like all everything to be. It's not a perfect world. So if I bring you over to my family in Mexico and you just have a stink face on because you just don't like what we're eating or you don't like where we're at like that is a huge red flag. Like you're done. Like if you can't, I'm not saying you have to like live that way, no, but I'm just saying like accept the fact that I have family or friends that they're not the best, you know what I mean, like the best off. So it's like be able to be conscious of that and not be a fucking prick about it.
I had an ex one time where we were seeing like a homeless dude and they said like ex-military, and he went on a rant like, oh, he's probably lying. I'm like, hold on, that actually like turned me off. I was like, you don't know anybody's situation, and even if he is scamming, you don't know what he's gone through to the point where he felt he had to scam a system and lie. He's homeless. Leave him like I feel like as soon as you're not humble, you're not aware of other people's situation, even though you feel, oh well, mine wasn't or that person wasn't, it's like you never know how someone's situation is to be judging that hard.
Absolutely. No, 100%. That to me is a super turn off.
Yeah, if you were going on a date with somebody, like not a blind date, you knew the person, what could they do immediately to turn you off? I'll tell you what girls can do, looking at their phone. If I'm with the girl and she's looking at her phone, that means her time's more important than mine. I can't. Or
somebody else's time is more important that she's focusing on. That bothers the shit out of me.
I'm talking to her and she's looking at her phone or keeps looking at her phone. I'm like, dude, I can't be with somebody like that.
My phone's away. I would think that's one of mine. And eating manners or habits or whatever. If you don't know how to use a fork and a knife or whatever, like chewing with your mouth open, oh my God. I'm not even gonna offer dessert. It's done. And I love dessert. It's like I'm not gonna ask for the dessert menu if I see you mouth open or you can't eat right with your spoon and your fork and your knife. Like, it's done.
Yeah, I got a weird one too. If you kiss somebody and like their odor of their skin is like off,
yes,
you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
people usually don't know what I'm talking about.
Nasty.
I honestly don't know what you're talking about.
Well, it's like you go up for it and you're like,
you can smell that
and
shit.
then you're just like,
you mean their breath?
No,
it's like the upper, like it's almost like
the upper lip stink.
You know when you've been working out, because the only thing is like I don't know how you like if you've been working out or something and like you've been drinking water and like the mix of it, like the sweat in the mix, and like can you ever smell that? Like,
no.
I feel like it's what I'm talking about. Yes.
Do you know what do you know what they're talking about?
No.
I don't know.
No.
Dude,
like,
you can't be with somebody.
But I can imagine.
Like I did it. Like for me, like even though I'll still kiss them. Like I've like my exes, some of my exes were football players, so like when they've done with their games and you have to go up to them after like, oh, good game, like you're just like.
Okay, well, football game's different. We both play football.
But that's the best thing I could think of,
football.
like of that smell.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like that smell.
No.
That's the best
like
thing I
okay,
can think
everybody has a natural BO, and I don't mean like the after.
Pheromones?
Sure, I don't know. I don't fucking know. But I feel like everybody gives off a natural odor. Not when you not when you work out. I'm saying like when you wake up, right? Like everybody gives off a natural smell. I can understand that, but I can't understand like an upper lip like when you go in for a kiss. That doesn't make sense to me.
I think it's like your pores, like if your skin's like kind of like dirty.
Exactly.
That's why you stop the kiss. We don't actually do it.
Like,
and you're like, oh.
Would you ever tell somebody they stunk?
Like, bro, your upper lip.
I'll nicely be like, oh, hey, babe, like, maybe let's brush our teeth.
That's you with the gum.
Yeah,
like,
that's you with the gum. This guy gives hands out gum.
But I'll be like, oh, you know what? I even think I've been eating too much. I'll put the blame on me. Like, you know what? I don't think we're like.
I had onions.
Yeah. Like, let's brush our teeth. Let's put some gum in our mouth.
Nice. This guy hands out gum like no other. Hey, you want some gum?
Yeah.
This guy will hook up with the girl, be like, you want some gum?
I mean, that's,
are you still gonna do it?
Yeah, of course. It's fucking
That's just being like it's.
Yeah, that's like
I'd
being
rather
slick about it though.
like,
oh hey, I'm having gum. You want some gum? You should.
Yeah. If I don't tell them, now my mouth smells like Outback Steakhouse. I don't want that.
And it's gonna be embarrassing because I'm not someone to hide my face, so I'll be like.
Honestly, I wouldn't get offended. I wouldn't get offended if someone like was, hey, here's some gum. Like,
you would or you wouldn't?
I wouldn't.
Okay,
like, I'd be like, oh shoot, okay, my bad.
Thank you.
Okay, you wouldn't get offended, but it's kind of embarrassing, right?
It's embarrassing.
A little bit, but I mean.
Okay, well, if it's a significant other, I've told ex-girlfriends like, yo, nah, it's like here's gum or whatever. But if you're just like meeting somebody on the first time, second time, that's awkward. Like it's embarrassing. Not offensive, but maybe embarrassing.
But then I'll find a way to not kiss you. Like I'll like, because I think
Poor
I
guy.
could smell
I'm thinking
it,
of like all these guys, and I'm
like
just
we'll be like close, and like you're close. Like I think I could smell it, and then I'm just like, oh.
Yeah.
What would you do if he tried to go in and kiss you though?
I'm not ready. I'm not like that's wait.
Yeah.
This is our 10th date.
This whole was 10th date. Then I'm like, dude, you need some gum.
We just got engaged. What do you mean?
We just got like what?
Okay.
I think we're going too slow.
All right.
Too
This
fast.
is kind of off topic. How long would you wait to tell somebody they have a booger in their nose, or would you tell them off the bat?
I would tell them off the bat.
Like,
I would too.
Like just like my friend, or just like a
Like
person.
you're on a date.
Oh.
I'd be like,
This dude has a fucking.
I'm like,
Like a big one?
dude,
Big one.
get a little.
You
You know what I've done? I've taken it. Well, it was with an
Excuse
ex.
you?
It was with an ex. I've taken
Okay,
it off
but
with
see,
them.
we're talking
Yeah.
about like you first meet someone.
Yeah.
You don't
Ooh.
go reach out to them and be like,
No.
oh, honey, you got a little moquito. Like, you don't do that.
It depends how comfortable you are.
I would have to tell them, but I would feel like I'd feel embarrassed because I know if it was me, I'd be like, damn, like I had a burger.
I feel like on a first date, you're like
Yeah.
super self-conscious of like, you're always checking. I'm checking like everything,
Yeah.
like anything in my teeth, anything in my nose. I feel like if you're not doing your due diligence, like, come on, bro, you know better. Guy or
what
girl.
if you like accidentally like you were doing like a let me just check, and like you accidentally
Go to the
something down,
bathroom.
like-
Go to the bathroom. Stupid excuse to go to the bathroom. I
I
don't
would
know.
tell somebody if they have a booger, if they have a whitehead, scratch that shit off. Or
Even
Yeah.
okay, how long? Oh, this is so bad. How long would you wait to fart in front of somebody?
as long as possible.
Yeah, probably.
Wait.
That's because it's
For a
like,
girl.
Yeah.
well, because he like
I don't know you, but-
Unless he starts ripping it, then I'm not gonna lie to
Yeah.
you. I'll be like, bet.
Has that
Bro.
happened where you guys just on fart like
No.
anybody can fart whenever?
No, I think you gotta be super comfortable with
Yeah.
the person.
yeah.
I've done-
Like the same thing, like
I
where
feel bad about it.
you don't like. Well, I don't know. You don't take a shit at somebody else's house.
Yeah,
kinda thing.
I've done that
that.
many times. Also.
I know, because you have no fucking
Yeah, I don't care at all.
regard for anything. But I feel like the moment you start like, I don't know. That's weird, dude. I guess it
You've never taken a
changes.
shit at your girlfriend's house?
You know what? No.
Really?
Yeah, and I've
Okay, that's kind of weird.
yeah.
You
I know.
you've both done that, right?
Yeah, of course. I don't
Yeah.
care.
No, because
In
well,
high school,
all-
I also did all the time, which is people think is weird.
no, like all my exes, I've always like done it
How'd
at my
you
house.
hold it?
I can hold it. I've held it.
Hey,
like,
that's bad for you. Dude.
I know. I've held it up to like 3 days before.
Dude,
What?
what?
And not in a sense because of an ex. I've just done it because of other
yeah,
reasons.
How
okay.
did that happen?
Let's just talk about it. Anyways, but yeah, it's like, yeah. I just feel like once you cross that like line of like you guys are like staying together in hotels where you obviously know when she's in the bathroom and you're in the
Yeah.
bathroom. That's like when you
You're
start
gonna
ripping
start
shit.
hearing-
Yeah, like shit like that. You know, like you don't turn on the shower
Dude,
anymore
I
to make
freak out
noise.
when you're first dating somebody and you're
Yeah.
like, fuck, like what do I do? I've gone to like Target and shit. Like I gotta go get something.
Oh,
but
really?
I really just have to take a shit. Yeah.
Well, it depends like how far in the relationship you are.
I'm saying like just starting out.
I'm just
Yeah.
more self conscious of like the smell than like them hearing
Yeah.
it. Because
You-
I mean,
you like play music? when you're taking a shit?
Well, it's so obvious.
And this is a good song. Like sitting down.
Yeah, actually, like if I'm in a public restroom, I'll play music.
Yeah.
You're playing like Thunderstruck, ACDC.
Like,
whoa,
heard this?
holy shit.
And she's like, probably like, this asshole's taking a shit right now.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Come on,
They
it's
know.
like normal. Yeah.
If it has a vent in there, though, I'll like turn that on.
Is it a turn off though if the guy? Well, back to turn offs. Is it a turn off if the guy is just like straightforward and says like, "Hey, I gotta fucking drop deuce."
I don't know what you need to tell me. Just
Well,
do it.
I mean, like,
Well, what
yeah,
if you're
like,
together, like on a date or something, and he's gonna walk into the bathroom and you know he's gonna take a long
Let
time?
it go. You gotta let it flow.
Absolutely. I'm just saying, is it a red flag? Is it a turn off?
it's
Sorry,
not a turn off, but I mean, why do you have to say it like that?
Yeah.
Like,
I
drop
Okay.
a
think
deuce.
why did
Okay.
Like, it depends, like how
Whoa. Okay,
not
comfortable
drop a
you
deuce.
are.
I
I'm not
apologize
gonna
for my
lie, I'm
wording.
kind
Bounce
of
to the
goofy
Super
like
Bowl.
that, so I'd let him be like, oh, dude, I'm about, like, I wouldn't tell him, but if he told me I'm gonna drop a deuce, I'd be like, just, okay, go.
Yeah.
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 That's
But
nice.
like it just like it depends on like how comfortable you are though too. Like I mean
Yeah.
if you've known each other for like years,
How can
then
you
like
poop be a turn off? Like, you can't control that.
no, it's just like the way like you approach it.
So
You
everywhere they go,
know,
they're
Shit
just dropping
happens.
dudes.
Yeah.
it's just like oh I gotta like just mid conversation. Oh I gotta go. Like you could just be like oh I'm gonna go to the bathroom. Okay, like oh okay.
Okay, but it's that awkward like you were
take
gone
too
for
long.
so long. Like, do you
But-
address the
yeah.
fact like, yeah,
Common sense though, like you know that they're obviously like dropping
you're a
a
respectable
deuce.
person.
Yeah.
It's just like, all right,
It
I
goes
knew
back
what they
to
were doing.
manners, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, I
like,
guess
If a
so.
guy doesn't open the door for you on a date, is that a huge turnoff? Or
I mean, I'll be nice and I'll go through the whole date, but honestly, yeah, I'm marking it. If we're walking on the street and you're not walking on the right side, I mark it. Like, I mark everything.
Yeah, did you know that one? Most Americans don't know that
sorry
one.
to all the people
Like,
that
if
done that
if
too.
I'm on the street and I'm
Yeah.
walking closest and you
The
don't
girl
move
should
me,
never be towards on
I'm
the side of the
voting
cars.
Really?
Yeah, because that's like it's just yeah.
it's just like kind of like a sign of like like do you respect me?
Well, it
you
comes
know?
from the origin from what I was told is that when the girl's on the side of the street, that means because it was the pimp was selling the prostitution like back in the day. It derives from
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
So like the girl was being shown to the vehicles to everybody passing because you were like pimping around. I know it sounds stupid, but that's really what it was. So that's how I got. Well, at least the Mexican side, like that's what I was told. So it's rude if the girl is on the outside. I've had an ex call me out like, "Why am I on the outside?" Like, shit, relax.
Nobody's
like,
ever said anything, but they probably should have.
well, yeah, because
Yeah.
it's different. We come from two different cultures,
It's true.
but.
Yeah. Do you have anything else you want to add about turn-ons or turn-offs? That you can
I don't
think
know.
of?
I mean, opening the door is difficult. Well, nowadays it's difficult because even if I try to open the door sometimes for a girl, they beat me to it. Like my car, like if I get out, the girl's already hopping out. It's
That's
not
where
like,
I think you'd be like, I actually like that. When
I've-
they're like,
well,
get
I've
back
seen-
inside.
Well,
Like,
but is then come off as doing too much maybe?
I think that's where you have to, like, I feel everyone needs to find their niche. Because, like,
Yeah.
I'm the type of girl, I like that. I want a gentleman.
Yeah.
I want, like, I feel like chivalry.
Because I
isn't
pull up
dead.
to a parking spot, like turn off the car, like all right, ready, and then like I'm getting out and she's already out. Like so, it's just like
I mean, that's not a huge thing, but, like, I feel like on most doors, I feel like majority of doors, I feel like they should open.
yeah, like restaurant doors, I think bathroom doors. I don't know, whatever.
I
You
don't
guys
know.
dirty your hands.
Oh, okay. Peasant. You do it.
Yeah, exactly.
Can you guys think of anything else? Turn-ons or turn-offs?
Or you guys want to ask us anything?
I guess like ambitions, you know, like if you don't really like
Yes.
mount out to anything, like
Yeah, that's a
you-
good one.
Like if you are like comfortable at where you are, you know, like
Yeah.
you don't want to like keep moving or advancing in your life, then that's like a big
Yeah,
like,
absolutely. Like there's you can see no future with them in a sense. Like they're just stuck what they're doing, like working
Yeah.
a basic job or like. Not saying that I want to be a fucking millionaire, but I want to see some like motivation in you. Like I want to see a girl that wants to own a house or a big house or wants to have the nice cars. Even if you don't ever get there, just that motivation says a
Yeah.
lot. You know what I'm saying? Because eventually, if I'm dating you in a sense, I think at our age, it's like you're dating long term now. Well, most people are, right?
Yeah.
but not even like materialistic items, just like, you know, like
Well, I'm just saying like that
education.
motivation. Yeah. Like if you don't have your degree and I see that you're like taking a couple classes every now and then online, whatever, to continue that your education or better, or even if you work like a basic job, but you want to move up in that job, that shows a lot. Except for somebody and compared to somebody who's just like, oh, I'm good where I'm at. I'm trying to find somebody to take care of me, kind of thing. Like, that's not gonna work
Drive
nowadays.
is a very big thing. Like,
Yeah.
if they don't have it, I feel like that's always been an issue. If I also have a problem if I have more drive than them. And if
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
one that's like, if you tell me you have a goal, I want to help you reach it.
Yeah,
You know?
absolutely.
So when I've had problems where I feel like they've been like, can you like stop? Like they feel like I'm almost emasculating them because I'm like, dude,
Yeah.
you said you wanted this. Why aren't you getting it?
Yeah,
like
yeah,
we're
yeah.
trying to reach a certain goal. You
Yeah.
said we want a lifestyle, we want a life together, and you're not doing it.
Yeah.
And it's like, I guess I was like maybe 18 and stuff saying that, which is a little crazy, but it's like I already knew
No,
from
but
like,
it's-
some jump what I want
Yeah.
in my life, and I'm not even thinking about dudes, so it's kind of like if a dude just happens to come in and has the same things I want, that'd be perfect.
Yeah, and you guys will just
Exactly.
mesh. It's just like even better. It's like a power couple in a sense, right?
Exactly.
Like fitness wise, education wise, career wise, money wise, whatever it is.
And even if you don't have
it's
a
just
college degree, because I have a friend where he literally quit college and now he has bunch of businesses. You just have to have that drive in yourself and belief.
Right. No, college or not. I'm just saying that just that drive in life to better yourself and not be stuck in the same situation.
Always wanting like to learn like something new.
Yeah.
Like, you know, you're not like like you're not happy like being comfortable in like where you are.
Also, I want someone who could teach me something. We should be able to trade off and give each other skills.
Like open to new things.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've definitely that's happened to me.
Yeah, no, I want girls that are confident too. I think the girl that follows her friends around can't be my girlfriend. Does that make sense?
Absolutely.
Yeah, are you going? Oh, because if you're not gonna go, I'm not gonna go.
I hate it so much. You know this.
It bothers me too.
For themselves.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I think girls want guys that.
Because there's girls who are like, you invite them out, like, hey, my friends are getting together. Like, I want, like, you're my plus one. Like, I want you to come with me. Oh, well, is this girl gonna go? Or let me ask my friend. Like, no, like that's not what I asked. I'm inviting you. To, you know what I mean? To kind of meet them.
Is it like a date kind of thing when you're doing a plus one or no?
Like, I don't know. I mean, like in a sense, like my friends are having a party and I want to invite you, right? Like, oh, you're uncomfortable because you don't know anybody. Like that bothers me.
I get you, yeah.
Like, be open about, like, be confident in yourself to go to somewhere where you're gonna meet new people and you're not gonna have your friends with you or a party, whatever. It could be a bunch of things. Or going out or a bonfire or this, that, or a trip.
Like, also,
you know,
like with certain jobs we may have, like we may have work parties, and if you can't come to that and like
Exactly.
socialize, that's gonna be a big.
it's just like, well, I don't know anybody. I hate that. I hate that or something. Well, I don't know anybody. Okay, well, you might meet people. You know, that kind of thing.
For me, that's a huge thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And for me, it's.
What about you guys? Have you been with a guy that just wasn't confident? Like they wouldn't do anything their friends wouldn't do?
No.
For a guy, especially, you have to be confident.
I think guys aren't like that though. I find it more common in girls.
It's more common in girls for sure. I would say.
Not all girls. I'm just saying. I've every time I've seen it, it's been in girls.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it also has to do with like a lot of girls feeling safe wise. Like, not saying that you guys aren't those like safe guys, but I think it's just they'd rather not risk it and then have backup. Sometimes.
No, I understand, and especially nowadays with all this shit that's going on, I 100%. You know, I have sisters, so I get it. You know, but it's like if you've known the person for so long, and you're in a relationship, and you're still pulling that like, oh, I don't know anybody, or I'm not really good with your friends. Like, no, then that ain't it, chief. Yeah.
All right, I'm good with this. You guys have anything to add?
Or questions?
Or could it be like off-topic questions?
Go for it. Shoot something.
Do you guys feel guilty about the way you've treated a girl?
Ooh.
That's a good question.
Overall, no. At times, yes.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Same answer. Like I've got 2 mad at girls for drinking. Like I felt bad about it, and I've like on Instagram and shit. I've like checked if they've liked their pictures.
No, I don't do that. That's extra stress. I don't need.
I'm honest on this podcast. I'm sorry.
No, I get it. I've definitely regretted certain like situations. Yeah, but overall, not really. Like I wasn't like an asshole all the time. I would hope not. You know.
No.
They might say different. I don't know, but no, I don't think so. What about you guys or girls? Sorry.
No.
Like there wasn't a time you got toxic and you kind of like fuck
Yeah, maybe like a petty situation.
Toxic, but did I admit it? Probably not.
Right, but I know in the moment maybe not, but now that you look back, you're like, fuck, like maybe I shouldn't have done that.
Like leading guys on is probably like the only thing that I feel guilty about. Yeah,
that's cool. That's good.
You guys are saints.
Saints. I don't know about that.
All right, thank you guys. I appreciate you guys tuning in. See you next time.